Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. Listen, let's just get right into it. I'm not trying to edit this video long. Jesse slept with Darcy. Okay, we're going to start this off real fast and real quick. Jesse slept with Darcy. Okay, now what we see, we we see Jesse calls Darcy and is like, "Yeah, I know that you gonna think it's too late to travel. So what I'm such a good guy, what I'm gonna do is you can stay in my room for the night so you know I don't have to worry about you, bada bing, bada boom." So she pull up and she in the car, you can tell she's miserable. And she says in her interview that she's not gonna Jesse control the relationship, but he's not gonna control the breakup. So she like it's just too late to travel. He like I know that. That's why I'm gonna get your bags to my room. You can have my room. Sleep here for the night. Because I'm such a good guy. So he brings her bags up to the room. She sits down. She's like, you know, I might go out on the town. I'm not gonna let this bring me down. And I was like, bitch, please. I'm not gonna let this get me down. She hit that neck, and I said, stop, okay? Jesse was like, I don't understand. Nigga, you understand. You understand. Don't act like you don't understand. You came all the way to New York to break up with somebody. You understand. So she goes in the bathroom. She's like, go demean some no, he's like, I'm sorry. He's like, look, I just told you you had a drinking problem. She was like, I don't have a drinking problem. So that's when she goes in the bathroom. He's like, oh, why don't you just go downstairs and have some more drinks? I'm like, damn, shady as fuck. She like, go demean somebody else. Go demean the next girl in line. And he says, I ain't mad at ya. 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 What? I ain't mad at ya. I ain't mad at ya. And he was like, in 10 minutes, I'm going to get my stuff and I'm going to be out of here. Or in 2 minutes, I'm going to get my stuff and I'm going to be out of here. So he goes, 10 minutes later, he books a hotel. Sorry. He books a hotel room in the same room. The next morning, well, Darcy is like, huddled up under the cover. She's sad. Jesse is like, I just feel like it's good that I did break up with her because I don't want to deal with this drama. The next morning, Darcy is like, yeah, he came, he called me. He wanted to see how I was, which is craziness. Like, you just broke up with some. You can't be the person who hurt somebody and then be the same person to console them. Like, I don't understand. Like, prime example, Maury. You, that was a lie. Did you sleep with Shakita, Shaquana, Tamika, Talana, and Rabana when you and Shawila were together? You answered no. The lie detector determined that was a lie. She runs to the bag. You come back, baby, no, and hug her and try to kiss her. You were the one who hurt me. You can't stab me in my back and then be like, oh, come here. I'm sorry. Anyway, so Darcy is like, he called me. He wanted to come see how I was doing. He came in the room, didn't knock, just walked in. Um, and he like got in the bed or something, or did she say he say that? Anyway, she said they got intimate. So then they talking to Jesse. Jesse is like, she called me. She was like, I'm dying. I can't live without you. So I went to her room. And I laid with her in the bed, and she was crying and blah blah blah. And the producer was like, "Did you have sex with Darcy?" And that nigga was like, "No." She wanted to have sex, but I said no. Nigga, you're lying. Okay? You are motherfucking lying. You know you had sex with her because the last time they got when she threw the chew at him, he had trauma from the chew that she threw at him. When she when she threw that chew at him in Connecticut, he left, and then the morning after that, she and him was like, they had sex. The fuck? That's how she was like, I thought it was makeup sex, but I don't think we should have done it, and I'm not looking for friends with benefits. Bread. They had sex. Like Jesse it fucking admitted. Like what the fuck? Then they play the fucking sad music. It's hard to say goodbye. Something like that. I don't fucking know. And just Darcy's like, I was looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Which you were, bitch. You definitely were. So moving on to Tariq and Hazel. Tariq and Hazel are now officially engaged. They go back to Manila. The Thriller in Manila. Is that what we talking about? I'm sorry. We go back to Manila, and Tariq's cocky ass brother Dean is there with in a fucking wife beater, and I'm like, nigga, please, please, why is it called a wife beater? What kind of sexist, misogynistic bullshit is we running? Patriarchal bullshit is we motherfucking running. Moving on. Dean's big ass is standing up there. Hazel is like, bitch, I ain't even trying to go face this nigga. Tarika's like, calm down, baby. I got you. I got you. I got you. They go. Dean is like, we were supposed to have a vacation. I ain't heard from that nigga in 3 or 4 days. Last time I seen him, I asked, was his girlfriend gonna be enough sexually? And I could see how that would push someone away. So Dean is like, hey, what's up? He like, hey, Hazel doing like this. She not trying to show, she not trying to bring it up. But he's like, we had an Tariq like, we had an amazing vacation, and also we're engaged, and it was like a big ass rock. This is my great grandmother's ring. It was like a big ass rock on her finger, and he was like, damn, Dean. Dean is like, this is the first big cha-ching she didn't got from him. She moving on up. So Tariq is like, look, you my family. You and Hazel, y'all the, two niggas I got. Like, let's just be cool. Like, whatever. And Dean is like, yeah, it ain't even nothing to stress over. You still my nigga. I love you, bruh. So, they cool again. Hazel smiling and shit. I think Tariq leaves tomorrow. So that night or after they meet with Dean, they go back to the hotel. Tariq is packing. Hazel is helping her. And she like, I don't want you to go. They ask Hazel in her interview, what will you do when Tariq is gone? She's like, tomorrow I will be homeless. I could have sworn she had a place. Like I remember at the beginning of the season, or whenever whenever they met each other, um, she had like a place. I could have sworn maybe she was living with her, but I could have sworn she had her own place. Anyway, but maybe she lost her job because she been gone for like a good minute. So the producer's like, does Tariq know that? She's like, no. So she's sitting with Tariq. She's like, I got something to say. She like, I was staying with my aunt. But it's a lot of people that live there. I was staying with her after my breakup. I'm not gonna be able to live there. No, he was like, she's saying she ain't got no fucking room. So he asked her, so I mean, but it's still like enough room for you to live there. And she like, no. And she like, I'm not gonna have no place to go. And he like, he says, I mean, it just seemed like I'm finding all of this important shit out very last minute. Well, the thing about her sister uh, messaging her was a lie because she messaged her own sister, but that's neither here nor there. Um, she was like, he was like, "No, we about to get you an apartment." So in that same building that they were in, he found her an apartment. She's she she's like, thanks so much. I love you. She's being affectionate a little bit. So they're on their way to the airport the next morning. Um, I guess, like, I mean, she did have some emotion when he was leaving. She like was kissing him. She wasn't like pulling away from the emotion, but like, I'm not the most affectionate person, and sometimes, I be kissing all on my niggas, so I don't know. Maybe it was just she was like, "Damn, that nigga really about to go, and I'm about to be here by myself." But she gave a message to Tariq, and her message was, "I love you, I miss you, and I will wait for you." Aww. Moving on. Real quick story. Not even 30 seconds. Dia didn't write the letter of invitation to Marta, so Marta is not going to Algeria. Marta has canceled her trip. One thing I want to know, did Marta get her money back on that ticket? And another thing, why would Marta even tell her children about this nigga Dia? Because now she got to tell her children that Dia is not the nigga for her. And her mama already said, I told you so, but she was just trying to help her out. Okay? Done. Moving on. Let's move on to Michael and Angela. Michael and Angela's teeth are yellow. My teeth are not yellow, so I can say that. Angela's teeth are yellow. She is saying Akumi. I think she said it so many fucking times it should be ingrained in my fucking head. I think she said Akumi, 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 which means husband. And I liked how every single time she said Akumi, they put husband on the bottom of the screen because just in case you weren't watching 15 seconds earlier when she said Akumi, you can hear it now and say Akumi, okay? She that's not even her Akumi yet. Like what the fuck? Anyway, she talking to Michael, they kiss. Um she is did she give him women's sunglasses and tell him to wear them sunglasses with the hearts on the side? Because I ain't never seen no pair of male sunglasses that has hearts on the side. So I'm like, whatever. She leaving. She tell the guard, I love you. Excuse the fuck out of me. I know who she about to go back and get when this shit with Michael don't work out. I got my eye on you. Okay. So they get to they're in the car. He's like, you make me feel like a real man. You make me feel like a natural scammer. Scammer. Allegedly. She's like, you are a good man. Michael, you're a good man. You're a good man. She said something else, but I can't remember because I was singing. They get to the airport. She's like, Akumi, 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 Akumi. She just keeps saying that shit over and over and again. And it's like, okay, I get it. I get it. She tell him to stay off of social media. She tell him to kiss her ass in a joking way. I think he do like the quote masculinity that she has inside of her, aka the quote aggressiveness, because quote that's a male tendency, quote unquote. And she leaves. She touched down in Georgia. She had been trying to reach Michael, but she could not get a hold of him. He was filming with TMC, TLC, Turner Movie Classics. It's TCM, Turner Classic Movie. I'm sorry. He was filming with TLC. Angela calls the producer. The producer gives her or their phone to Michael. Michael is like, "Yeah, what's up?" She like, "Where my motherfucking money at, Michael?" He like, "What you talking about?" Now, see, before I was like, "How could he have stolen your money if you don't give the bank card?" You can't steal anybody's bank card if you don't hand them the bank card. You have to hand them the bank card. Did you do that? Did you do that? If you did that, then you fucked up. She said, "I told you to only get out $300, but it says that I have no money in my account and you got out $900." She said it was very confusing to work the ATM in Nigeria, so she just decided to give Michael the card and Michael go take out the money. The customer service at her bank is telling her that it was $300 three times and it came out at that location. So he's like, "No, baby, no, no, baby, no, no, no." And she like, "Yes, baby, yes, yes, baby, yes." Or she should have said that. He was like, "No, no, no." But the bank is telling me yes, yes, yes. And you better get my cash, 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 or I beat your ass, ass, ass. Okay, that's how anyway, moral of the story, don't give no motherfucking body your bank card if you don't want them to take all your money out the bank. And she was like, "I needed that money for bills and shit." Bitch, you needed the whole 900 for bills. I don't even know why you told that nigga to take out $300. That makes no fucking sense. You didn't have your money planned out. Now, see, that's how you fuck up. You want to know how much money I spent in California? Because I was convinced into bringing my bank card, which was like, it worked out because we had missed our flight, so we had to get another flight. Oh, that's a story time. But like, it was fucking trash. Moral of the story, don't fuck with no fucking nigga and give him your bank card. Woman or woman. Woman or man. Don't give nobody your bank card unless you want to be broke, stupid, and homeless. Okay, moving on. Rachel and motherfucking John. Rachel is, look, fuck all that shit. We know what's happening. Rachel is there for her wedding, their wedding. They at the little place. They go to get the rings because Rachel says that this means the most to me. This is like the only piece of me that will be there. Big homie, if he don't anyway, let's rewind. Reverse, 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 reverse. So they get to the jeweler. She's like, "This is going to be the only piece of me, that's really here." So the rings are really, really important to me. They get to the jeweler. He's like all mush mouth because John can't say words clearly. He cannot speak clearly. Okay, now I know sometimes I be getting a little mush mouth too. Mush mouth John come in there like, "How many rings do you make for guys?" What? And I'm glad they know that John is mush mouth because they put them captions up. That nigga said, "How many rings do you make for guys?" Sound like Boom Howard, the Boom Hauser. What the fuck is wrong with you? The man says, "We make as many rings for guys as we do women." He's like, "Yeah, that's all good and all, but how many guys actually like wear wedding rings?" He's like, "Every man that's married." Yeah, but like, so it's like a high percentage of men wearing their wedding rings. Yep. That jeweler looked at him and said, Rachel was like, "Well, it's just like, I just feel like it would be really uncomfortable, and I've never been to a wedding before. Let me find out you gotta be. I've never been to a wedding either. Okay. I've never been to a wedding either. But I'm pretty sure that I do understand the concept of a wedding ring. You exchange them when you exchange your vows, you put them on, you have a ring. Like I don't understand how you don't get the concept of a wedding ring. Well, I don't wear any type of jewelry. It just it irritates me. And Rachel's like, you need to wear this because this is gonna make me feel safe. Bitch, he can walk up to, he can put that ring. You know what? He can leave the ring on and cheat on you. I don't get it. I don't get what you're talking about. You can be in the same country and this nigga can cheat on you. What in the fuck makes you think a man who says jewelry makes him uncomfortable? Anyway, the jeweler was like, I ain't never seen nothing like it, big homie. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I ain't never seen nobody, no nigga who say he don't want to wear his ring. He said, yeah, it can detract women from coming up and, talking to you when they see that you got a ring on. And maybe that's, maybe you want women to say hello to you or some shit. But no, John, you're not allowed to do that anymore. You're not allowed to have women say hello to you. My bonnet was looking so perfect, and then I fucked it up for some reason. I'm sorry. So they go home. She is talking to him. He's like, I have, some more things that I have to tell Rachel. This nigga says, in order for me to get this week off, I had to give up my work. She said, you give up your work and we live paycheck to paycheck. He's like, I'm also in debt. She's like, how much? Because her face was like, I made a mistake. Yes, bitch, you did. He's like, I'm $30,000 in debt. She's like, oh. You could see like a little, maybe like 30,000 isn't that much. We can do that. Then he was like, I'm 30,000 pounds, about 50,000 in debt. 50,000 American dollars in debt. Bitch. Bitch. That nigga ain't got no job, live with his mama and is in debt, a serial cheater, and don't know how to keep his hands to himself and can't get himself to America. And lives paycheck to pay, used to live paycheck to paycheck. He says, she like, are you gonna get another fucking job? He like, yes. But it's fine because my mother and I rent houses. My mother and I rent rooms from the house, and I make about 700 pounds doing that, which is $920.02 American dollars. So what I'm trying to figure out is also the student loan takes half of his paycheck. Bitch, I would be dead if they took half of my paycheck. If student loans took half of my paycheck. See, that's why I'm in school right now. See, you can't take it while I don't gain interest while I'm in school. You see, I'm staying in school, bitch. Till I pay this shit off, I'm staying in school the whole time. Because I ain't got no fucking time for this. If you rent rooms from your mama with your mama, why in the hell are you living paycheck to paycheck? Even if they take half, that's you gotta make over £1,000 You have to. What are you paying for that is so much? How are you living paycheck to paycheck? I don't get it. If you and your mother split the bills, you split everything else. She got income, you got income, so you're splitting that. You're making money off of the house. So even if you don't have a job, you still making money. How are you living paycheck to paycheck? I'm very confused. Like this nigga, y'all didn't discuss finances at all. Anyway, so they're having a quote pre-wedding party or an engagement party. And On their way there, they're arguing. She's like, "You gonna talk to me like a normal person?" He's like, "Hey, look, I'm sorry. I love you. Let's just have a good time." Lucy was going off in that jewelers. She was crying because she was like, "Ma, look what you've done." It seemed like every single thing that John says, Lucy has a reaction. She was crying in the jewelers when he said he ain't had no job. She picked up that phone and she was somebody said on Twitter she was on Indeed looking up jobs for that nigga because she was. She said, "Ma, you might be stupid, but I'm not." Okay? So they go to the quote pre-wedding party. Why did Rachel nor John decide to get dressed up? If you thought his ex-girlfriend was gonna be there, that's how the fuck you present yourself? Girl, I'm not a dresser upper, okay? This is how I'm gonna look. I'm gonna try to give you kind of cute, okay? I'm gonna try to give you cute. I'm not giving you beautiful. I'm not giving you oh my gosh, she's a model. I'm not giving you that. But I'm not giving you beat down, broken, and tired. And that's what you're giving me. You're giving me that you just got off of a 12-hour flight. And that's been 3 days ago. You need to clean yourself up. I could not believe that you came in that fucking army fatigue colored fucking shirt that ties in the front. A button down shirt that has a tie in the front and some jeans. You couldn't put on no damn eyeliner. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Mascara, lip gloss. You couldn't have got no fucking Carmax from fucking Walgreens and put it on your lips and made it have a shine. So they go. All of his peoples is there. It was like a really awkward opening or whatever. But they go inside. They're all sitting down. The editing made it really shady because it seemed like Rachel thought the girl that was sitting across from her was John's ex, but it turned out to be John's cousin. So she smiles and everybody's happy. John's ex didn't even show up. His aunt, grandma, somebody was like, he looks really happy. He looks different. Rachel's gullible ass is like, oh, he looks happy with me. That's amazing. Bitch. So, they're happy. They're in love and everything. She says he's a good dad because 2 visits of what, like 2 weeks? 2 1-week visits can really tell when someone is a good father. Anyway, next scene, because I'm getting tired and I'm hungry. And when I'm hungry, I'm mad. Next scene, she dressing up, she getting married. That's the first and only time that I've seen Rachel look somewhat decent and her hair looked a mess. And how she get the wedding dress? Did she buy it? I don't know. Who gives a fuck? They're married. They're now $50,000 in debt. They're now living paycheck to paycheck, and it's really the American dream. Oh, and she's divorced and has a baby from a one night stand. And he in this country will be a felon. The American dream. Moving on to oh, duh. Paul and Karini. No. Karini is in the hospital. She is getting the procedure to get the fetus removed. Um, they talk on the phone. He's like, I don't want to lose you. He's like, I love you. She's like, I love you too. He's like, I don't want to lose you. She's like, I love you too, because they don't understand each other's language. He says to the camera, I lost my baby and now I'm losing my wife. And I'm like, damn, nigga, you're not losing your wife. She's in the hospital. You act like she died with the baby. Chill out. I don't know. Paul, Anyway, Paul says she can only have a female relative with her, so her mother is there. So he cleaned up the house that has 2 dog cages in there. Where did they get all this stuff? Anyway, Karini comes home about 2 hours later. The house is clean. He's bought her flowers. They go lay in the bed. She says, I needed you before, but now I need you more than ever. Um, and he gives her a hug. She's like, I don't want you to leave me. He's like, joke's on you. She like, what's wrong, big homie? What's wrong? He like, well, we don't have any more money. And I said, is this the broke episode? He like, we ain't got no motherfucking money. She like, no, Paul, I can't. You can't leave me. The visa that Paul is on does not allow him to work. So he said, I'm gonna go to the United States for about 2 months, save up and come back. Nigga, what do you do where you can go to the United States for about 2 months, save up and come back? He must have a degree. He must like a degree, a bachelor's and or master's or doctorate. Paul ain't no damn doctor. He's a stalker, not a doctor. I'm sorry, allegedly. I'm sorry. So, she's like, no, Paul, I don't want you to leave me. I want you to, ow. No, Paul, I don't want you to leave me. I want you to be here for me. That's too damn bad. And he like, bitch, I gotta go, but I'm gonna come back for you, you know. Of course. Of course I'm gonna come back for you. You my baby. And he like, I don't know if we can, if the distance of us being so far apart can, like, make our relationship work. And the reason why they have no more money is because of the unexpected doctor visit to take care of the miscarriage. But I'm like, you paying doctor's bills? Because that's not the American way. Moving on. I forgot about Ricky's Spanish, obviously. Look, I think, I don't know what's going on, but TLC said that Ricky's ex, Amber, contacted Jimena and told Jimena that Ricky said that he wasn't serious about Jimena. I don't know. Okay. But Jimena was like, the lies, the lies. Because, like, dead ass. But she like, I love that nigga, whatever. So they're getting ready to go. He's like, I did tell her that it wasn't serious, but I only said that because she might get sad and not let me see my daughter. They're in the car. I really don't care. They're in the car. She like, I love him. You can see that she really do care about him. She like, you gonna talk to Amber? He like, yeah, of course I gotta talk to Amber. They get to the airport. She's kissing him. She's really showing affection. That was the only goodbye that made me feel some type of way. I was like, oh, okay. Okay. She really like him. She really, really likes him. And okay, that's cool. Um, so Ricky is leaving. Ricky's like, I'm gonna come back for you. I will wait for you. And so yeah, they gonna wait. I really don't care. I mean, like Ricky's segment wasn't really entertaining. Darcy's and Rachel's was where it was at. Okay. Now in the season finale of 90 Day Fiance, we see that half of the castmates have to stand up. We also see that Michael says, I'm sorry, baby. We also see that Karini cries. We also see that Hazel says, I'm pregnant, or I was pregnant. And I'm like, bitch, I can't wait. And we also see rude, loud ass Angela put her hand in Rachel's face. Anyway, I'm done with this, okay? I didn't want to edit it, but I have to edit it because it's long as fuck. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all to all of my new subscribers. I hope that we all grow our channels together, and I hope that we all flourish together. Um, you know who the fuck I am, but I'm gonna say it again in case you motherfucking don't know, okay? My name is Brielle. I make beats, I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Thank you all so much for watching.